It looks like we're live. Alright. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I believe we're back. It looks like we're back. Yeah. Alright, sweet. So we're back. We have Brandon Sammons on the right and Josh Black on the left. So, let's see what's going on with these players' hands. I believe Brandon is playing some sort of Grixis Twin. I'm not sure the exact variation of it, but I believe he's playing Twin. And Josh, I see a breeding pool in his hand. I can't tell exactly what he's playing. He's playing Living End, I believe. He's gonna take 2, go down to 18. Plays Sacred Foundry tab. That's normally. I don't think that's normally in the. It could be the. I believe it's the Twinning End deck. I believe I saw a Splur Twin in his hand. And Brandon going to crack his fetch line during the instead of going down to 19. No, we're good. Brandon's going to fetch again, go down to 18. 18 all. And he's going to fetch a basic island and play Serum Visions. He's looking at a Dispel, and I believe a red card. Looks like he has a Peak in his hand, Desolate Lighthouse. There's some good stuff. The Twin deck's full of good stuff. It looks like Brandon's he either split the difference or put both on bottom. I believe he put both on the bottom. There's a Peak end of turn. And take a look at Josh's hand, and he is definitely some form of Living End. See a Violent Outburst, some sort of a Cycler. Can't see any of the other cards. They're a little bit off the camera's point of view. Brandon's going to write down all of the cards that he sees. It's good information to look back on. Mainly the Violent Outburst, which can really come out of nowhere and interrupt Brandon's combo kill. Looks like there's also a Wooded Foothills. Some more lands. Lands and spells. Brandon drew for turn. It's a remand. It's a very good draw. He can remand the living end that is cascaded. His cascade does cast this spell. Like Josh is going to cycle end of turn. Looks like during the upkeep, Brandon might be doing something. Looks like it's something like a Deceiver Exarch. Yep. Gonna tap down the Rootbound Crag. Which will prevent Josh from casting the Violent Outburst this turn. He may cycle off of it. Nope. I'm gonna draw for turn. So Brandon might go for just the turn for kill. I believe he does have a Splinter Twin and a Mountain in hand. He might be missing the Splinter Twin though. Drew a Steam Vents return. He's a little land flooded, but he does have the Desolate Lighthouse to filter through his draws. And the mediocre beats, putting Josh down to 17. Josh is going to cycle. I believe he'll fetch. Yep. Josh is going down to 16. He's going to get an Overgrown Tomb tapped. So if this is the Twinning End deck, which is the combination of Splinter Twin and the Living End deck, he is able to cast Splinter Twin since he does have the D2 red. I'm going to untap and draw. Looks like Josh does have a Breeding Pool. I think I saw a Deceiver Exarch. He might be able to twin combo out Brandon, which would be interesting. There's a Wooded Foothills return. I believe he drew one of his living ends, which is unfortunate because the card does nothing in your hand. Josh is kind of flooded with cascade spells. Might main phase one here. Or Brandon's going to take a read at it. Looks like Josh does have a Splinter Twin hand. He probably should not put the Splinter Twin on Brandon's Deceiver Exarch. It's ill-advised. We're going to play a Misty Rain. Brandon's going to untap draw, play a Misty Rainforest for a turn. He did not want to activate the Loot House at the end of turn, because that would give Josh an opportunity to cascade into a living end. Looks like here in the end step we're going to have the Violent Outburst. And the cascade trigger. And look through his deck. There's the living end. The bottom few gets shuffled in. And shuffled to the bottom. Brandon's going to fetch. You go down to either 17 or 15 here. Looks like it's just 17, going to get a basic island. So it looks like just blue-red twin, no Grixis splash or anything. Which means he could have Blood Moon, which would be pretty good here. Looks like there's a remand on the living end. Keep those stuck in Josh's hand. And Josh is going to untap and draw. And he still has that Breeding Pool in hand. Gonna play it tapped, untapped. Gonna play Breeding Pool tapped. Play a Fulminator Mage. If this resolves, which it looks like it will, I believe Brandon's hand is a Mountain of Steam Vents, a Deceiver Exarch, an Anger of the Gods, and a Roast. He would be able to, yep, he's going to destroy the Steam Vents. He's going to take Brandon off of double red, so even if he top decks a Splinter Twin, he would not be able to cast it. Like Brandon drew a Sulfur Falls return. He's starting to get a little flooded, but He does have the loot house. We're gonna swing for 1. Josh, I'm gonna take it. Go down to 14, I believe. Yep. Josh going to fetch. Go down to 13. I believe he got an overgrown tomb tapped. Looks like he drew a Kiki Jiki for a turn. Looks like he has some pests. No, those are living ends. If you draw all 3 living ends, that's a little unfortunate. I think Josh is down to 12. He activated the loot house end of turn and discarded the Steamens. Looks like he has a lightning bolt, a roast, an Exarch, a steam vents, and some other card. During the S-step, Josh is going to violent outburst. They're going to cascade into a living end. The deck was made to just always hit the living end. And there's a Splinter Twin. There's the living end. I'm going to shuffle the rest in the bottom. If Brand doesn't have a response, this could provide some issues. If Brand has a response, he does need to counter this living end, or it's going to kill his Exarch, and he won't get anything out of it, but Josh will get a ton of big dudes. It looks like he doesn't have anything, so Josh is going to get a bunch of big creatures. A Street Wraith, a Monstrous Carabid, some other cycler. It's big. It's a big creature, and the Fulminary Mage. Looks like Josh drew a Deceiver Exarch for turn. So it looks like Josh is going to try to enter combat, but there will be a response from Brandon with a Deceiver Exarch. He's going to tap down the biggest guy. I assume that's the biggest. I'm not sure of the exact power toughness. I know Street Wraith is a 3/4. It's a 6/3 or 7/3. Or he's gonna double bolt kill a big guy. Alright. Sometimes you have to grind. Grind through the living end the old fashioned way. Double bolt killing creatures. There's a Fulminary Mage on the Sulphur Falls. So Josh is in a really good spot here, because even if Brendan draws this Splinter Twin, which he has, if he shocks himself, is down to 13, and plays the Splinter Twin. Yep, looks like he's going to go for it. He's going to play Splinter Twin on the Exarch. In response, Josh is able to play Pestermite and tap down the Deceiver Exarch. So he won't be able